Welcome back to my channel. Guess what? Today I'm finally making a wig dyeing slash, sewing on the wig cap video. The hair that I'm going to be using is from this company called Beauty Forever Hair, and they sent me their Malaysian curly hair in 26 inches, 2 bundles, and 2 bundles of 28 inches, and a closure that is 20 inches. So what I'm gonna do is use some of my quick white powder and some 40 volume developer that you can find at Sally's, and I basically lighten the hair. You don't have to lighten the hair a lot to get this desired color. You don't even have to bleach the hair if you don't want to. You can just use developer, but I wanted to bleach it, and bleach does damage hair. Just know that before you go in. So I just saturated the hair all throughout the hair except for the roots, because I just wanted to save time and most of the roots weren't going to show in the first place, so I didn't even bother. Also, here's a disclaimer. I was really trying to show you how to saturate the hair, and I ended up over processing this hair since I used 40 volume developer, and 40 volume developer lightens the hair faster than everything else, so the hair processed faster, and I left it sitting for 30 minutes, which you only need 15 minutes for this hair to lighten to the desired length. So just a disclaimer, this first bundle was fried. As you can see, like by the time I'm done saturating the hair, it's already lightened to the desired color, You see what I'm saying? Yeah, so this is how the first bundle looked. It's light and it's fried. Once you see the second one, you see the difference. So basically, if you use 40 volume developer, just leave it in for at least 10 to 15 minutes, no more than that. Okay. So this is how all of the hair turned out after I was finished bleaching and washing it out with shampoo. I didn't condition it because I was waiting to do that at the end. I got these high color dyes from Sally's, just like I got everything, and this time I'm using a 30 volume because I don't want to damage the hair any more than it already is. And I know there's a bunch of other methods to get this exact color, but this is the one I know best already, and the one that works for me, I guess. So this is just how I do it. You don't have to use the exact same products as me, and there's different other dyes that you can use, so don't take my word for everything, please, and thank you. Also, after I saturate all of the hair with the dye, I just put it in a Ziploc bag and I leave it for like 25 to 30 minutes. And this is basically how the hair turned out, and I washed it with shampoo and conditioner. After that, I just put some coconut oil and some repair mask on it, and I let it sit for a couple hours just to straighten the hair. So this is just a random Spanish cap that they sell at Sally's. This is my favorite cap because it fits my big ass head, and also it's really comfortable and it's cheap. Something I do when I sew down hair is to always double knot the first, sew, like basically the first knot that you do, so that the hair doesn't fly loose, it's secure onto the cap. Then I sew the rest on like normally, and then when I'm done, I secure it once more. Also, if I didn't say this already in the video, I did bleach the closure a little more than I did the frontals. I left like the roots out, but I didn't do that for the closure. So it's gonna look a little funky at the end. Just a heads up. So just like I did with the frontal, I secure it with a knot at the beginning, and then I start sewing, and I sew them on top of each other with like a distance of like 1 centimeter, so that you don't see like the tracks in between. And I just do that until I finally get to the top, and then I'll show you guys how I do the top. I'm sorry it's not really detailed, because it's just sewing. I feel like that's the most work that you do. I don't think there's like a special technique. Just remember to secure what you do so your wig's not flying everywhere. And I hope y'all like this music. This is like the type of music I'm gonna be playing, from now on this channel. This is a chill channel, okay? We're gonna be chill on this channel. So once I get like to the middle, I start cutting the tracks so that it lays flatter instead of there being a bump from you like overlapping the tracks. I want it to lay flatter and not look like, a bulky wig. Now we're basically at the last, stages of the wig. I've only used 3 bundles and a frontal for this wig because why am I burping? Because the last part, I really fried that first bundle, so the wig is still pretty full. I didn't, run out of hair, which is great. I think that's the cool thing about curly hair is like it makes, the volume of the hair look bigger than if you had, straight hair. Also, I don't know what that blurry thing on the camera screen is, but I'm gonna take it off soon in the video. So once you get into the closing part, all you gotta do is put a track really, really close to the frontal so that, there's no gap and there's no cap showing. You don't want that. And for the sides, I kind of tilt the tracks upwards so that the hair is showing at the front instead of the tracks. You don't have to do this up. This is just how I prefer to do my wigs that are not, frontals but closures. And yeah, that's basically it. And this is how the wig turned out. I just grabbed scissors and I cut out the, the hole where the frontal was so that you can lay it down onto your scalp and it look real. So this is what the hair initially looks like after I'm done, doing everything to it. You see that frontal, that's for me trying to get the color off of the lace frontal, which was, you see what happened. I basically over process it like I usually do and then lighten the edges, the roots, but it's alright. You can, change that with dye, or you could just go in with eyeshadow like I do. Also, I was planning to cut this hair from the get-go, so I don't know how short I was gonna cut it, but this is just on a whim. I don't know what length and I'm just free winging it, I guess. So yeah, we'll see how this goes. Also, the reason being, I really wanted a afro type look. I don't really like long curly wigs, so maybe I should have gotten shorter lengths, but to each his own. And from what you can see, I definitely am just randomly cutting, I'm not really having a method, but this is how it turned out and I'm not mad at it. I really like it. So yeah. So in conclusion, I got the hair color that I wanted, I got the length that I wanted, I got the bangs that I always wanted, I look cute, I am extra. Yeah, I'm give this hair a 8 out of 10 because the curls are juicy as hell, the hair color took well, you know what I'm trying to say. The con is a lot of hair was lost, rest in peace. There was a lot of shedding because I'm bleaching the hair, breakage and shit, but in the end it was really nice. I like the hair. Thank you Beauty Forever for sending me the hair, and thank you for watching. Bye.